Hey Virgos, welcome back. This is my second time doing a video. I had to stop the first one because, as you guys can see, I moved, and so I just kind of, when I packed everything, I didn't. Anyway, it was telling me I had low storage, so I had to go in and delete some videos and restart yours. So that's why you have some of the cards out. Either way, I'll go through them again. So you guys got don't have ass shit, give 110%. Bad investments, money magnet, and then you got don't sign that contract. Okay, so with obviously don't have ass shit, it's telling you, you know, I feel like you're starting something. You might be starting your own business, you might be doing it on your own, you might be doing something new is what I was getting. I was also getting you might be doing something that allows you more freedom in your work. You might be doing something like at a higher position, or like I said, you might just be doing something new. You might be actually like starting your own business. Okay, with bad investments, I feel like there's more. It's more about like people that are wanting to come and invest with you. Oh, it's the baby. He's meowing. There's people that are going to come and want to invest with you, but really it's just a money scheme. They're wanting to like come in and really just, yeah, they're coming in to steal your ideas, to do all that. And I was trying to remember the guy's name in the last video, and I couldn't remember the guy who stole a bunch of money from, was it stock markets? I can't remember his name. Anyway, because right now you guys are a money magnet. Like, things are about to start moving for you, and you giving 110%, things are going to start moving quickly for you. Okay, you guys did get save your money, so be really careful. And then you also got don't sign that contract, and that came under bad investment. Don't get into, like, if somebody's like, oh, I want to get in with you, I want to help you do, no, just don't. This is going to be with you. This is going to be for you. This is something that you're meant to build on your own, because this time nobody's going to be able to fuck up your foundation, right? And you also got toxic work environment, and then you got also unnecessary spending, and then dust it off and try again. What the fuck? Anyway, yeah, I feel like whoever you're going to, if you sign with, you either came from a toxic work environment, or getting into business with this person, people, whatever this is going to put you into a toxic work environment. And remember, whenever you build a foundation with someone else, you can't make sure that they're building their foundation 100% correctly, right? So if you want to build your own, you start it on your own and make sure that that foundation is yours. And then if other people want to invest, and they can invest, right? I know that it's still your business when people invest. They just, you know, get money back or whatever they invest into, whatever, right? But you want to make sure that that foundation is yours, that no one, you know, like, they can't ever take that away from you. They can't break it in any way. Lawsuit is in the getting sued or suing someone. Yeah, this isn't gonna end well. Definitely don't, whoever this is that wants to get in, don't invest into their businesses either. If they're wanting to start something, you're gonna start something, and you're gonna own that shit. Like, even if it's a job, let's say it's a job where you're doing something else that you love, right? Okay, we're gonna go deeper into it. They switched positions. God, I have so much hair. Now that I'm unpacking everything, there's hair everywhere. I'm just like, this is annoying. Okay, Virgos. Don't half-ass that shit. Yeah, the Hierophant. Okay? With the Hierophant, I do feel like maybe you guys are teaching. Maybe you guys are like the leader in something. Maybe you guys are doing something. Maybe it's spiritual, something spiritual. Maybe you guys are doing something that's abnormal, and maybe you guys are afraid because you're afraid that what people will think. First of all, fuck people and what they think. All right, when have people been there when you were, you know, in your darkest of times? I can tell you the amount of people that have been there when I needed, and most of the time it was zero. Right, most of the times. There have been times where there was one person, two people, right, here and there, on and off, but for the most times I had to figure shit out on my own. All right, so for you to give a fuck what people think, what you're doing when you're trying to live in this matrix and create your matrix where you're trying to fucking live the life you want and have fun, give zero fucks, none. And I know, Virgos, you guys do sometimes have to break that chain of giving a shit, of caring what people think, being people pleasers. And even if you don't think you are, just imagine your favorite person and telling them no on something they ask you for, and you'll feel that like stomach tug, like, ooh, I don't want them to be mad at me. Listen, if you're my best friend and I tell you no, you better be fucking mature and get over it, because there are times you're going to tell me no, and that's how it has to be. We have to keep ourselves accountable. If it's not something I want to do, if I don't feel comfortable, me doing something that's uncomfortable is going to make us to have a bad relationship, because then I'm going to hide things from you, right? Because I'm going to feel uncomfortable, and then I become somebody who I'm not meant to be, because I shouldn't have to hide shit from no one, especially my best friend, right? I talk as if I have a best friend. I don't, but that's what I mean. Like, if I have to become a different person to be your friend, we're no longer in alignment. Bad investments, the Three of Swords. Yeah, somebody that broke your fucking heart, and you already got justice. You're actually getting justice. This might actually be your justice. Don't invest into things that have already shown you who they are. Don't invest into things that have already shown you that they're not going to work. Oh, I'm going to change. Cool. I'm glad you're changing. I'm glad you're growing. I'm glad you're healing. But do that shit somewhere else. Okay? There's nothing here for you. I already gave time and time again. And you showed me that, nah, it's not it. It's not it. It's not it. In fact, I'm having to start over because of you. So you're not about to come in and ruin this shit, right? Like, no. Especially if they're like, oh, well, because they have money. You've already seen what it's like to have to fucking deal with somebody using money as puppet strings. You don't want to do that shit ever again. Ever again. I had to downgrade my home. And it's not at all what I thought was going to be. And I'll be honest, I wasn't the happiest. But would I do it again? Yes, because I have nobody telling me what to do. I have my freedom. And that shit is priceless. Nobody can come be like, oh, well, if you don't do this, I'm not going to help you anymore. Cool, you don't help me now, bitch. Get the fuck out my face. Like, there's nothing you can say. You can't puppeteer me. You can't make me do something I don't want to do. And that kind of freedom, you don't just come by that just by like waking up or even when you're in a relationship. Like, sometimes you get into relationships where they're like, no, you can't go out, no, you can't do this, no, you can't do that. That's not a relationship. You're my jailer, and I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want. If you fuck up, that's on you, right? Like, I'm adult enough to know how to not be a shitty partner. I could go to a whole other country and not cheat on my person, because when I'm with someone, I adore them. I want no one else, right? I don't need to be like, oh, no, don't go because you're going to cheat. Like, if that's the case, just get out. Just get out. I'd rather be alone, man. Just get out. Right? And that's what I mean. That kind of freedom of being able to be free but still be with someone that you love and know that you don't have to fucking watch them 24/7. Right? But you're getting justice. This is your justice that you're getting. Clarifying money magnet, we got the Eight of Wands. Yeah, there's incoming phone calls, there's incoming messages, there's incoming good news I'm hearing, and it's about this. It is an opportunity that you're going to receive. It is about an opportunity that you're going to receive. But let's see. Let me clarify. Don't sign that contract. Okay. Yeah, so you're actually getting a few opportunities, and like I said, one of them is not the one. Not only is it going to, I feel like, I'm telling you, I feel like this might be not, it's going to entrap you money wise again with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. The Nine of Pentacles upright is basically like being financially sovereign. Not basically, it is. It's being financially sovereign. It's having your own money, doing what you want with your money. Somebody else is going to control the bag, and it's going to control you at the end of the day, right? And then you have two options here with the Two of Swords. You have two choices here that you can make. One's going to seem like it's better than the other, but it's not. It's actually going to make you repeat a cycle here, and you need to be careful, because I don't think you guys want to repeat the cycle, Virgos. I want you to understand there are two options here. One is great, and the other one, but it seems smaller. It seems less than, because remember, when you start off alone, you start off slower. When you don't have the help, yes, it is a little bit slower, but then at the end of the day, like I said, you have freedom that money can't buy. You have a business that's thriving. You have, you know, all those things that are, you can do what you want, when you want them, how you want them, right? Once somebody is starting to puppeteer with money, or they pull the strings, you're fucked. You're fucked. And all I can think of is Nikola Tesla, right? Nikola Tesla was doing all these crazy experiments and was able to harness the Earth's energy. What I use to do tarot, what I use to use Reiki, Earth's energy. The company that he worked for found out. They told him that not only did they take everything that he was able to get proof on, they didn't give it up to they took it in, right? They took it in and did whatever the fuck they did with it. But then told them, do not do any more of these, basically don't do anything outside of what we tell you, or we're going to cut off your funding. And so he stopped. He stopped because he didn't have the funding. So that's being puppeteered. You can't do what you want in your own business. Like, what the fuck? Fuck that. I'll start over, and I'll start at zero if I have to, right? But no, he did. He stopped all of his, why do I keep wanting to say inventions? Maybe you're inventing something, but I want to say more of his tests, I guess, right? And so you want to make sure that you're, even if it feels like, unless you know that it's something that's actually really good, but from what I'm seeing, it's not. You're actually getting at least two offers. One of them is good. One of them is not. One of them seems better, but is not. Okay? So I would just be careful. And if they want you to sign a contract, don't sign that shit, alright? You guys are making me itchy, but so is my hair. Alright, let me get you guys some guidance. You guys caught the one that was at the bottom, and that came out for Leo. Slay them all, your dragons. And with that, it's like slay all your demons, right? If you're working on getting clean, if you're working on eating healthier, if you're working on removing yourself from negative people, continue to do that. Continue. One day you'll wake up and you'll be around people that you can trust. You'll be own your own business. Or have a job that you love, that you know you don't need anybody else for. And once you have that freedom, you'll never give that shit up for anything in the world, right? Like you won't. That's not something that's ever on offer. Your own sovereignty, who you are. Let's get one more. Your reading is a little bit shorter, but because I had to start over. So, I had already pulled out half of the cards at the beginning. You got connect with Gaia. Yeah, connect with Earth, Mother Nature. You guys are considered the kitchen witches, right? And so you use herbs and all that stuff, and to cook. Even if you don't, like when you're cooking, whether you know it or not, you're using Mother Nature to do spells and stuff, right? Go connect with grass right now. It'd be really good for you, especially if you're trying to heal your spirit, if you're going through whatever it is that you're going through. I'm hearing some of you guys like camping, so go camping. You guys might have gone like camping for like, I don't know, you guys might have been outside. Tears of joy and sadness. Yeah, you're grieving the new and the, look, earth magic. What did I say? Earth magic. Like, yeah, being outside is really good for Virgos, even though you guys are an earth sign, because it's, well, it's earth. You're earth. Duh. But yeah, tears of joy and sadness, right? Because you went through some shit, but now you're going through some shit, and it's different shit, right? So it's gonna be good. It's gonna be cathartic. Alright, Virgos, I'm gonna leave it here. I hope this helped. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.